on 2K Sports at Vivint Smart Home. Reporting from the sidelines.
He says, I lead a lot. He carries himself as infectious. There's an innocence to compete. Guys,
I love his personality. That was a great Gordon.
And their analytics department won't be happy with the dip in his effective. Do a little bit too much.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Out on the perimeter, Green and Gordon. Jayshawn Tate out there with Wood. O'Neal at the 4, while Gobert stands tall at the 5. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete, it's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And Green gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
He had very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And here are the Rockets now. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Look, it's always awesome to see Gordon take it to the rim, adding more wrinkles to his offensive game. Shit.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Nice D from Porter. To the inside, Tate. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's Conley penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Putting his athleticism to perfect use. Conley is an absolute animal when he's on the drive.
Bogdanovich against Gordon. Over Bogdanovich. And that one hits back iron. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert down low. Porter's there. That one falls.
First, when he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
To the paint. Here's Wood, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Feeds to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the floor's general skills of Conley. He has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And now first timeout called here for the Rockets. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gordon against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Lots of room. And again, it's Utah.
What about the start and finish from Conley? Remember, this is a guy who led the league in steals, a great defensive point guard.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. They had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Gordon inside, defended by Gobert. Utah leading by 6. Here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Wood trying to free himself up. Good work there as it goes. Green's got his second basket of the night.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket. He will.
And the shot goes down.
Far from just a perimeter threat. I like watching Conley go to work with the basket.
To the middle. Here's Wood. Gobert with the block. Outside Conley. They get it back.
He's not scared to go in amongst the trees. Conley's athleticism down inside helps draw the defense into him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Free throw good. Conley.
And look, he's an elite defender at his position. Conley also contributes in many different ways on the offensive end.
And Conley drops them both. Rockets trail by 8. And here's Porter. Last game with 30 points. Here's Wood. Gobert with the defensive effort.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to O'Neal. Moves back up. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Gordon. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Down low, Wood finds Tate. Shot clock at 6. And here's Green outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here are the Jazz now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Mitchell passes to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Bobbed up there for Green. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So and he drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam cam. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Who's coming on the court? Come on, get lost, indoor jazz dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get lost, indoor jazz dancers.
Matthews, he's checked in for Gordon. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Porter. Wood finds Schroeder. Outside Matthews. Here's Wood. No good. Shot missing. So Utah will take it the other way.
Scoreless quarter for him. You can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Puts it up from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 10. Schroeder outside. Inside. Conley against Wood. It's good.
You know, he's got a wide range of skills inside. Wood's ready for whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's Conley. 8 points for him. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
But you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
It's good on the putback.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. He gets that one.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
On the wing, Green. Back to Schroeder. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Mitchell with it. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Orlando.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
And too long on the shot. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. Now in his rookie season, Kevin Porter came off the bench. Now he's in Houston. He's a starter. And he analyzed the change in mentality.
You know, coming off the bench, you kind of have a feel for the game already watching it. And you're starting off. So just got to start fast. And I got to come in ready to play from the jump.
And when Porter gets out to a hot start, Greg, he's shown he's capable of some big nights.
And finding some success with the Rockets, Kevin. Now it's all about consistency and finding ways to win games.
And we resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Green. Jayshawn Tate out there with Matthews. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Gay with no one around. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And, Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. Hard to imagine Eric Pascal going 41st in the draft. If that was done over, he'd be a lottery pick.
Yeah, I mean, you get knocked down, you can stay in college for years. I mean, it allowed him to be an NBA ready and polished as a player. Great pickup for his team.
Free throw drops for Pascal. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 9-point game. And there's the pass to Green. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Şengün. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Some dishes to come. Down low. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You can't leave empty points at the line. Those are gimmies. No excuses.
Now here's Green. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a 2-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
He hits the second from the line. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley kicks to Gay.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. In third, the Jazz.
And how about the year they've had? It's a team that can put points on.
Clarkson taking his time here. Gobert down low. He's against Green. And the shot goes in. Gobert's got 12 in the game.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety guy.
On the wing, Green. Back to Schroeder. Launches it. And Pascal pulls it down. Jazz leading by 8. Gay in the corner. Shoots over Tate. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 14.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Schroeder against Conley. Schroeder passes to Şengün. Basket counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Passes it to Gay. Good D by Matthews.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And it's Schroeder missing.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Conley against Schroeder. Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. He had a nice open look right there. Gay's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
On the wing, Green. pass to Şengün. Gobert against Schroeder. Rocket 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Green inside the three-point line. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Pascal the best again. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.